Hi children, welcome you all to this session. Today we are going to continue exercise 2.2. You can take page number 28 in your NCERT textbook and it is a word problem questions so that you can refer your questions from your textbook. Okay children? Today we are going to continue exercise 2.2. You can take page number 28 in your textbook. Okay children? What is your 14th question? Because till last class we have discussed it till 13th question. Now we are just going to continue 14th question. What is your 14th question? Lakshmi is a cashier in a bank. What is meant by cashier? The one who collects money and they will do some calculations in the bank is called a cashier. Okay, you will deposit some money in the bank, no? So you will give some money to that particular person. They will collect your money and they will check whether your money is correct or not. Then they will deposit. So that person is called as a cashier. She has currency notes of denominations. So she will be having some money in her hand, right? So that will be of denomination. What is meant by denomination? You can see in the bank slip some 100 rupee note, 500 rupee note, like that. They will be asked how much 100 rupee note you have, how much 500 rupees note you have. That is called as denomination. So her denomination is what? She is having 100 rupee note, 50 rupee note and 10 rupee note. So what are the notes she is having? 100 rupee note, 50 rupee note and 10 rupee note respectively. The ratio of the number of these notes, okay, ratio of what it is given, number of notes is 2:3:5. So the number of 100 rupee note will be 2x, number of 50 rupee note will be 3x, number of 10 rupee note will be 5x. Okay, did you understand this? Next, the total cash with Lakshmi is 4 lakh and cash amount how much she is having? 4 lakhs. Okay, how many notes of each denomination does she has? So how many note she is having? 100 rupees notes how much it is there, 50 rupees notes how much it is there, 10 rupee notes how much it is there. That we are going to find now. Okay, understood? So what I just given is, by given I am going to solve the problem. Okay, solution is, see what they have given. They have given the ratio of the notes. Okay, so ratio of 100 rupee, 50 rupee and 10 rupee notes is 2:3:5. Is it correct? The ratio of 100 rupee, 50 rupee, 10 rupee notes is note, not amount children. It is notes is 2:3:5. Is it correct? Now, number of rupees 100 rupee note is 2x. Number of 100 rupees notes is 2x. Number of 50 rupee notes is 3x, because 2:3:5 na, 2x, 3x, 5x. Is it correct? Number of rupees 10 rupee notes is 5x. Is it correct? Till now you understood how I have written the number of notes? Yes. Now, amount using 100 rupee notes is what? Amount. So this is the number of notes and this is what your amount. Amount, how you will calculate? Number of notes into that one amount. 2x into 100. So 2x into 100 is what? 200x. 2x into 100 is what? 200x. So amount, full amount. Okay, amount using rupees 100 rupee note. Okay, so what will be the amount? If I add all the 100 rupees note, how much it will come? 200x it will come. Okay, that is what the question. Okay, now next, amount using 50 rupee note. How much 50 rupees notes is there? 3x. So 3x into 50. Okay, 3x is into 50. 3x into 50 is what? 150x. So how much amount you will get for 50 rupees note? 150x. Next, amount using 10 rupee note, 10 rupees note. So how much amount you will get for 10 rupees note? 5x into 10. 5x into 10 is what? 50x. 5x into 10 is what? It is 50x. Okay. So what will be the amount of 100 rupees note? If you have 100 rupees note, how much amount of 100 rupees note will be there? 200x. How much amount of 50 rupees note will be there? 150x. This how much amount of 10 rupees note will be there? 50x. These are the number of notes, and these are the amounts from using this 100 rupee note, 50 rupee note and 10 rupee note. Okay, wow. These are the number of notes. Okay, this is how much number of notes is there, that is given here. They have given amount using the 100 rupees note, amount using the 50 rupees note, and amount using the 10 rupees note. Okay, what is the total cash with Lakshmi has is what? 4 lakhs. So if I add these three amounts, you can write here rupees 200x, rupees 150x, rupees 50x, because these are the amounts and these are the number of votes. So number of notes. Okay. So what is the total cash with Lakshmi? What is the amount she has? 4 lakhs. So if I add all this amount, which is equal to total cash, right? So 200x plus 150x plus 50x is equal to 4 lakh, because the total cash with Lakshmi is what? Rupees 4 lakh. Okay, that is rupees 4 lakh, children. That is why I have added this amount, this amount, this amount. If I add these three amount, I will get 4 lakh. Okay, now 200x plus 150x plus 50x. What will be the answer? 200 plus 150? 350. 350 plus 50? 400x equal to 4 lakh. Okay, now x is equal to, shall I bring this to that side? Yes, x is equal to 4 lakh divided by 400. Now shall I cancel these things? 2 zeros I have cancelled it. 4 1 times 1 0 0 0. So what is my x value? X value is 1000. X value is what? X is unknown. X value is what? 1000. Understood? Now what is the x value we have got? X is equal to 1000. We have got x value as 1000. Now actually what is the question? We are going to find the number of notes for each denomination. Okay. So how many 100 rupees notes she has? Number of 100 rupees notes is how much she is having? 2x. Upper 2x is equal to, what is the x value actually? 1000. So 2 into 1000, 2000 notes. Okay, totally how many 100 rupees notes they have? 2000 notes they have. Next, number of 50 rupees note. Next is what note? Number of 50 rupees note. How much 50 rupees note they have? 3x. So 3x. So 3 into x value is what? 1000. X value is what? 1000. So 3 into 1000, 3000 notes. It is not rupees, children. It is notes. That one note is there. No, that is notes. Okay. Number of 10 rupees notes. How much 10 rupees notes is there? 5x. So 5 into 1000, 5000 notes. So what is the actual answer is? Actually what we are just, listen carefully to the sum again. Lakshmi is a cashier in a bank. She has currency note of denomination rupees 100, rupees 50 and 10. Okay. So what and all rupees she is having? 100 rupees she is having, 50 rupees she is having, 10 rupees she is having. the ratio of the number of notes. Now, the ratio is what? For what the ratio is given? For number of notes they have given. What is the ratio? 2:3:5. The total cash with Lakshmi is 4 lakhs. Okay. How many notes we are going to find it? How many notes in 100 rupees she has? How many notes in 50 rupees she has? How many notes in 10 rupees she has? That we are going to find it. Based upon the ratio of the number of notes, we have found the number of 100 rupees note as 2x, number of 50 rupees note as 3x, number of 10 rupees note as 5x. Okay, this is note, children, it is not amount. Now we are going to find the amount. How much 100 rupees note? For that, how much amount will be there? Actually, we have 2x 100 rupees note. So for 2x 100 rupees note, how much will be our amount? That we are going to find it. Okay. So 2x into 100, because it is an 100 rupee note. So for one note 100 rupee na. For 2x note, 2x into 100. Okay, for one note 100 rupee means for 2x notes 2x into 100, which is rupees 200x. So amount, how much it will be there? Totally, if I count all the 100 rupee note, how much amount I will be having? 200x rupees I will be having. Amount of 50 rupee note. 50 rupees, how much notes is there? 3x. Appa 3x into 50. 150x. This is what my amount which I get after counting the 50 rupees note. Amount using 10 rupee note. How much 10 rupee note is there? 5x. Appa 5x into 10, because for one 10 rupee, one note 10 rupee na, 5x na, 5x into 10, which is 50x rupees. So I told you our total cash, total amount, how much they having? 4 lakhs. So actually if I add this amount, this amount, this amount, I will get total cash. Right. So I have added all these three amount, I get 4 lakhs. So 400x equal to 4 lakhs. Of x is equal to 1000. I got the value 1000. So actually what we are going to find? We are going to find the number of notes. What is the number of 100 rupees note? 2x. Up x value you know, right? So 2 into x, 2 into 1000, 2000 notes. 50x, 50 rupees note, how much they have? 3x. Up 3 into 1000, 3000 notes. Like 10 rupee note, how much they have? 5x. Up 5 into 1000, 5000 notes. They have asked you to find only the notes, not the amount. Okay, children, did you understand? Next is your 15th question. What is the question given? I have a total of rupees 300 in coins of denomination rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5. Actually, how much rupees I have in my hand? I am having rupees 300 in my hand. That too in coins, not notes, children. It is in coins. Okay, coins is what and all coins will be having? 1 rupee coin I have 2 rupee coin in that, I have 5 rupee coin in that. But totally if I calculate all the coins, I am getting rupees 300 rupees I am actually getting. The number of 2 rupee coin is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coin. So what is the condition they have given? Number of 2 rupee coin. Okay, number of 2 rupee coin is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coin. Okay, so if I get the number of 5 rupee coin, I can find the number of 2 rupee coin, because 2 rupee coin is based upon the 5 rupee coin. Why I am saying is the number of 2 rupee coin is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coin. Okay, the total number of coins is 160. So this is my total amount. This is my total number of coins. How many coins of each denomination are with me? So we want to find the number of coins in each rupees. Okay, first we are just going to write based upon the condition. Okay, what is the condition given actually? Rupees 2 rupee, number of 2 rupee coins is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coin, right? So let us take, let the number of 5 rupees coins as x. Okay, let the number of 5 rupee coins as x. Then let the number of 2 rupees coins will be 3x, since the number of 2 rupee coins is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coin. Is it correct? Just put it in a bracket. Why I am writing this, you should understand, okay? Because let the number of 5 rupee coin, I am taking it as x. Appo, let the number of 2 rupee coin will be 3x because it is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coin. 3 times the number of 5 rupee coin. 5 rupee coin is x. Appo 3 times the number of 5 rupee coin is 3x. That you should keep it in your mind. Okay? Understood how I have written this? Let the number of 5 rupee coin x means let the 2 rupee coin will be 3x. Okay? What coin we have to find? Let the number of 10 to 5. What is 1 rupee coin? Right? Let the number of 1 rupee coin is. How you will find 1 rupee coin? Whether they have given any clue related to 1 rupee coin? No, only they have given based upon 2 rupee and 5 rupee coin. They didn't give based upon the 1 rupee coin. So that what I will do is 160 is the what is 1 rupee? 160 is the total number of coins. In that, if you subtract this 5 rupee coin and 2 rupee coin, will you get 1 rupee coin? Yes. So 5 rupee coin is x and 2 rupee coin is 3x. So 160 minus x plus 3x, 4x. So how many number of 1 rupee coin is there? 160 minus 4x. So why I am taking 160 minus x plus 4x means related to 1 rupee coin no comments are given. So what I am just doing is only based upon 5 rupee and 2 rupee it is given. So in order to find the 1 rupee, I am subtracting it from total number of coins, 5 rupee coin and 2 rupee coin. If you subtract these two from total number of coins, I will get the number of 1 rupee coin. Understood? Next what I am just going to find is, I am going to find the amount. Okay, I am just going to find the amount which you are getting from 1 rupee coin. Amount using 1 rupee coins. Okay, what will be the amount using 1 rupee coin? 1 into 160 minus 4x, because 160 minus 4x is the number of 1 rupee coin into 1, because for 1 rupee coin, okay, what will be the amount you will get? Rupees 160 minus 4x. This is what you will get. This is what the amount you will get using the 1 rupee coin. Next, amount using the 2 rupee coins. Okay, how much amount you will get using the 2 rupee coin? 2 rupee coin, that's why 2 into 3x. 2 into 3x, because the number of 2 rupee coin is how much? 3x. So for 1 rupee 3x na, for 2 rupees 2 into 3x. So 2 3s are 6x. So rupees 6x you will get using the 2 rupee coin. Next, amount using the 5 rupee coins. Okay, what will be the amount using the 5 rupee coin? 5 into x. X is the number of 5 rupee coin into 5, because it is rupees. So how much rupees you will get? 5x rupees you will get using the 5 rupee coins. Understood? Using 1 rupee coin, how much rupee you will get? 160 minus 4x. Using 2 rupee coin, how much rupees you will get? 6x. Using 5 rupees, how much coins you will get? 5x. Actually, how much amount totally they have? I have total amount is how much? Rupees 300. Actually, how much rupees I am having in total? 300. So if I add this amount and this amount, will I get 300? Yes, because total amount is 300. So shall I add these three values? 160 minus 4x plus 6x plus 5x equal to 300. This is my total amount. 160 minus 4x is this value plus 6x plus 5x. I am getting my total amount. Okay, now 160 minus minus 4 plus 6 plus 2, because different sign, subtract it and put the greater number sign, plus 2x. Plus 2x will be the answer if I solve like this. I will get plus 2 plus 5x, I will get plus 7x, okay, equal to 300. Okay, now did you understand? Now I am bringing this 160 to that side because I want only the x value. So 7x is equal to 300 minus 160. So 7x equal to 300 minus 160 is 140. So x is equal to 140 divided by 7. Because I am bringing the 7 to that side, it becomes division 7. Now 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14 and this 0. So what is my x value is 20. Okay. Now actually what we are just want to find it, we are going to find the number of coins. Okay. Number of coins. What is, how much 1 rupee coin is there? 1 rupee coins, how much it will be there? Actually 160 minus 4x. Actually how much 1 rupee coin should be there? 160 minus 4x. Upper 160 minus 4 into x value is what? 20. Okay. So 160 minus 4 twos are 8, 0. So 160 minus 80 is 80. So how many coins 1 rupees is there? 80 coins will be there. Understood? Next, how many number of coins, how many coins 2 rupee coins is there? How many 2 rupees coins are there? 3x. Okay, appa 3 into x value is what? 20. So 3 twos are 6, 60. So how many coins 2 rupee coins is there? 60 coins are there. Next also we are going to find the number of coins. How many 5 rupee coins are there? X. So how many 5 rupee coins are there? X. So I am just putting how many x means what? 20 coins. So totally 1 rupee coin you have 80 coins, 2 rupee coin you have 60 coins, 5 rupee coin you have 20 coins. Okay, we are going to find the coins, not the amount. Amount means we will use this. Okay, you will use this to find the amount, but here they didn't ask you to find the amount, they ask you to find the number of coins. X is number of 5 rupee coins, number of 2 rupee coin is 3x, number of 1 rupee coin is 160 minus 4x. Here x is a value we got it, so using this we can find it. Understood, children? Next is your 16th question, last question from this exercise, children. The organizer of an essay competition decides that a winner in a competition get a prize of rupees 100 and a participant who does not wins get a prize of rupees 25. Okay, in a competition they are organizing an essay competition. Okay, in that competition winner will get rupees 100 and the one who does not wins will get rupees 25. Okay, the total prize money distributed. So like some of them will win, so for them and all they will give 100 rupees. Some of them will not win, for them and all they will give 25 rupees. Like that they are giving few money to them. So how much total prize money they are giving? 3000 rupees totally they are spending for giving prizes itself. Find the number of winners if the total number of participants is 63. What we are going to find? How many number of winners are there in that competition? Number of winners. So how many participants are there totally? 63. So now shall we find it? What we don't know in this question? Number of winners. So let the number of winners be x. Okay. So let the number of participants who didn't win. How you will calculate? This is my total number of participants. So from this total number of participants, if you subtract the winners, will you get the number of participants who didn't win? Yes, see, let the number of winners be x now. From the total number of participants, if you subtract the winners, I will get the members who didn't win. So 63 minus x is the number of participants who didn't win. Okay, now amount spent to give prize for winners. Amount spent to give prize for winners. So how much amount they are spending for winners? 100 into x, because 100 is for one winner, so there are x winners here, so 100 into x. Appa how much rupees they are spending? 100x rupees they are spending for winners. Okay, amount spent to give prizes for winners. So 100 rupees they will give for each student who are winning. So how many students are there? We don't know. So that's why x, 100 into x, rupees 100x they are spending for winners. Next, amount spent to give prizes for not winning the competition. Not winning the competition. Okay, the amount spent to give prizes for not winning the competition, how we will calculate? This is what the number of students who didn't win the competition. So how much rupees they will give for not winning the competition? 25 rupees into how much students? 63 minus x. Okay, so 25 rupees for each student they will give. So how many students are there? 63 minus x. So shall I multiply this? Yes, we are going to multiply like this only, no? So 25 into 63, 5 3s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 7, 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1575 minus 25x. So after solving this, what I am getting? 1575 minus 25x. So this is what the amount they are spending for those who are not getting prizes. You are not getting those who didn't win the competition. Okay, 25 into 63, 1575. Okay, this is what the amount you are spending for not winning the competition. Okay, children. What is the total amount they are spending? Total amount distributed as prizes. What is the total amount distributed as prize? Rupees 3000, right? You can see here, children, in the previous page. Total prize money distributed is 3000. So if I add this winning amount and non-winning amount, will you get this 3000? Yes. So shall I add this? 100x minus 1575 minus 25x. 1575. If I add this amount plus 1575 minus 25x, I will get 3000. So this is what my winning amount. This is not winning amount. If I add these two, I will get rupees 3000. Now 100x minus 25x, 75x plus 1575 equal to 3000. Shall I bring this to that side? Yes. 75x equal to 3000 minus 1575. So now 3000 1575. 29915 241. Okay, so 1425 75x. Now I want only x, so I am bringing this to that side. X is equal to 1425 divided by 75. Now shall I cancel it in 2 table? Yes, 5 table, sorry, 5 table. 1 5s are 5, 2, 5 5s are 25. Next, 5 2s are 10, 4, 8 5s are 42, 5 5s are 25. Here, 5 3s are 5 5s are 25, 3, 7. So x is equal to now 57 divided by 3. Now in third table, 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3, 2, 9, 9 3s are 27. So x value is what? 19. So what is the x value here? Number of winners is how much? That only we want to find the number of winners is actually X. So there are totally 19 winners in that competition. Understood, children? First we are finding the amount which we are spending for winners as well as not winners. Okay. Then I am adding these two, which is equal to 3000. Then I am solving. I have found the number of winners, which is X. So 19. So totally in this competition, how many winners are there? 19 winners. Understood, children? Today's class, we have discussed 3 word problems. It is fully based upon money. Okay. They will give you number of coins or notes, and we are going to find the amount using that, and we are going to compare this to find the solution. Okay. I hope you all understood, children. Thank you.